if this light starts flashing, it's also a thing. Okay.
I'm confident in my ability to get the wall up there. However, I don't know about getting it to you. You might have to do it.
No worries.
It's not that hard. Just have to make sure you don't do it directly forward. So basically what you do is you tilt one side this way, and it's a lot more stable in that direction.
Nice.
Seven.
Okay. Yeah, these tiles are slightly frozen. Mine are probably worse.
I am double east. This is useless to me.
Not when you draw another one.
West is
Yeah, I'm debating as to whether the cold tiles will keep me from doing this as much, or if I will be doing it in an effort to heat the tiles up.
Interesting draw. I'm just gonna give up on this.
How's it going, everyone?
Still have to wait that already, you know? No, I need you to pay before double funds. I'm keeping it.
Well, Chrono, when my fingers fall off, it's your fault. And it doesn't really help with warming up all the tiles, it's just these two at that point. Good to know. Will you take the doctor's bills too, or just the verbal blame? Yep, too cold. Fingers are going numb, dropping tiles. Not a good combination. That's intriguing. Me too, Krona. That's the problem.
That is true. Yeah. Just further the PAs and get back to the
Well, maybe if my fingers do fall off, I can start a Sew Crow's Fingers Back on GoFundMe. It's a bad draw. I'm not a fan of this stuff, chat. You should be. How dare you touch me? Is there a route to this hand being very funny? But it seems really unlikely.
Yes. She was telling me.
I was like, I would talk here.
See, now I'm just confused. Less confused now.
So that's 39-2.
39-2. I owe you 39, they owe you 2.
Yes.
Yeah, fastest way to do that is to do this, and he'll give you 2 sticks back. Because 3,900 is so commonly paid, there's etiquette for how to do it in Japanese Mahjong, apparently.
And it's on the list of things to learn.
Yeah. So basically the rule of thumb there is anytime you make a point exchange, do it with the fewest sticks possible, either yours or your opponent's. Once you get to a certain level, they can anticipate how you're going to pay them and have the change ready to go, which will usually save time compared to counting out sticks and everything, like for the 900. Yeah, it's a weird world. And I'm broke because I just spent way too much money on board games.
What'd you get?
All of Terraforming Mars.
It's a good one.
Terraformed all of Mars?
Yep, exactly. No, for a while I was pirating it instead because the owner made some very, or the CEO of the company, made some very unsavory statements, we'll say. But actually apologized for them, which is not common for people in that side of things.
Is that the one where you have the Lazy Susan in the middle of the game?
What?
No.
No, different board game.
See, now I want to know what game that is.
It's a Tetramino game about terraforming Mars.
I know what game that is. I just don't know what name it is.
And when it's your turn, you get to pick where the Lazy Susan goes, but everyone takes from whatever's in front of them on every single turn.
Interesting.
I guess that's not terraforming Mars.
No.
I saw that today last year.
Tell you what, if you're still around for our OhioCon protest, we can play it there. I should probably announce that officially at some point.
What's up? Here, I made it.
That sort of draw always feels so good. You guys are on your own for this Maneman. I did finally decide what my next video for my channel that isn't a playthrough is going to be. It's going to be how to play Junkiru. Just teaching all the rules first.
Seems like it should be how to play Terraforming Mars.
No. Just because it's still a little bit controversial, I'll keep that off my channel. But no. I've considered doing some variety stuff. I don't know. Feels weird. I've done so much about Mahjong at this point. One of the directions I considered reaching out in, they have Balatro clones for Mahjong.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'd be like topical and then still a different game. I don't know. Maybe. So I might like try a first play of one of those. I haven't touched them yet. Yeah, I might give it a shot, Krona. We'll see. I have so many other things I should be working on first, honestly. I have footage from the tournament. When was that at this point?
May.
Not that tournament. Yeah, the October tournament.
Oh.
So like 6 weeks now. 6 weeks. That I still need to edit a bunch of and post and everything to kind of make it into a vlog. Okay. So chat, if you haven't seen it before, this is a very important shape to know because a lot of times people discard this one, but typically it's wrong too. And here we drop this one. Okay. We are moving.
Check.
It's not loud. Gut instincts only.
Riichi. Ah, yes.
Now what? What do we do here? It's nice that we haven't had to make a decision yet.
Right. Sorry, I just double checking late. I am not in philly zone.
Good to know. I recommend checking that before you reach it. If it takes a little bit more time, it's fine.
Yeah.
So the best draw right now is this right here. That should be fine. Or am I just talking myself into it? Either way, I think it's probably fine to push that. If it was dangerous, but obviously I knew it wasn't. See, at some point I'm gonna have to discard this tile, which would be very unfortunate. Or I could be like Nick, discard a lot of unsafe tiles. Honestly, that's not
so far.
Yeah, this is not a bad replacement for it.
Sumo. I realized it was a 3-tile weight after the fact. So that is Pinfu, Dora,
Dora
Akadora. So, and then that does not give me any.
So Riichi, Pinfo, Sumo, Dora 2. So I need 3,000 back.
Do you have 3,000 you can give me?
I don't.
You'll need to break. Yeah, probably.
I give you the second
yes.
one.
And
Then I give
Yes.
you 3,000. You give me 5.
yes,
So that works.
so this should be correct. Except for this.
Yeah. And I had to double check because I didn't realize the 3rd tile weight at first.
How do you arrange your hand such that you didn't see it?
When I realized I was close, I moved all of my loose tiles away from all my other blocks. And then it was a the on-con to make the 3-tile weight.
Yep.
So
because of that specific thing, until you get better at recognizing shapes and everything, I wouldn't move those tiles. Okay. Just keep them together. I don't bother reading that sort of thing here at Club, and I don't think anyone else does either. So I do it in tournaments. I do it if someone challenges me on it, but I still do my preventative measures from tournaments too. But mostly I just organize my hand to let chat follow along a bit better.
and it's also just without the app when I have a finished block, take it out of your mind, it's done, which is not good practice.
No. Blocks can always extend. In fact, a lot of times a tile near a completed block will be better than one that's isolated. You lost the thing there. But I'm curious if anyone would love to see me try to play fully shuffled. That'd be interesting.
I did read Chapter 3 of Riichi Book 1.
I don't know what Chapter 3 is.
That's just the shapes and the
Like the names for different shapes, like round-con, like you were showing off.
that, and then like the 3, 4, 4, 5 shape, and like 2, 2, 4 shape, all those stuff. I didn't understand it. And I certainly haven't learned it all, but I read it.
Definitely reread it. It's a good thing to learn. But yeah, at some point it becomes very helpful to be able to recognize shapes at a glance. Like if I gave you the shape 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, do you know what that would weight on?
Hold on, let me take my turn.
I mean, no, it's fine. Like, it's something that I
Not
just
off the
recognize
top of
the
my
shape.
head.
Like, it's shown up often enough that I just happen to know what it is. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because 4 will give you the pair, Five gives you 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and a pair of twos.
Yep, and the 2 and 3 make triplets.
Yeah, triplet and a run, and then the pair. Yeah. How do you make fun of me for saying Ryoncon, but also expect me to remember to hand someone 1100
I wasn't making fun of you.
if I score 3900?
Why would you think I was making fun of you? I was just pointing out that I noticed. So you've been studying.
I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams. My game has not gotten better, but goddamn has
Twitch won't help you with that.
But goddamn have I made the Mahjong community worse.
Apparently I'm getting rusty on my tile flipping.
They're cold.
Tiles are doing alright at this point. They're not too bad. Just simple. There we go. Much better. The hand, though, it's an absolute mess. So how about that? Let's work on that next. The tile flipping worked. Okay. Yeah, the real challenge here is I need to figure out how to eat something at this place while not breaking my diet open completely. It's a difficult proposition. Incidentally, I managed to eat a Taco Bell without doing it, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah, wow, you managed to eat at a Taco Bell?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. No, I actually do like Taco Bell.
I do too.
It's one of those, dumb foods that is on there, but no, especially because everything I ordered was off their nostalgic menu that they have right now. What do they call it? Decades. So they had like all the stuff that I used to order, but had to stop. Hold on, what's right? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Remembering how shapes work. Plan to do this.
You can keep going. I did not. I almost, but I did not.
Gonna have another Asapin Chi over here.
No one puts me on the wall of shame but me.
Wall of Shame selfie. Let's do this. Is it too late to discard this? It is not. Good news. We didn't die. Well, that's interesting. And just a hair unfortunate, but so we know this one isn't safe. So you still had to think for a second. That's also interesting. I don't like anything about this hand right now. Everything looks so suspicious. Reaching. This is probably a very borderline Riichi. It's very late. About as late as you get, honestly.
You didn't give us many tiles to discard, did you?
I mean, I've got 16 there, like everyone else.
Great.
Except for Nick. Nick has 17.
Well,
They say a late game Riichi is worth 2 hun instead of just 1, because Ipatsu is so common on him. As well as Ura and all that stuff. Okay.
oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that Reach is still positive EV, but it's borderline.
It got me out.
Cool. So it
Something.
lost how many points then? So it's still a net loss, right? Because I lost the 1,000 points
Okay.
to make one person fold. So if I hadn't Riichi'd, I'd be getting plus 1,000. This time I only got plus 500. But there's also the chance of winning and all that. And I guess I can always win the stick back here. But no, the exciting thing I got for Terraforming Mars, do you know the 3D tiles they printed?
I don't
Oh, you
know what
don't.
board game
Do you
that
know
is.
the 3D tiles? They are fantastic. But they have like 5 different designs for the greeneries and different oceans and cities, and even all the brown tiles have their own little 3D printed thing that's unique. And just for fun, since I guess they had extra slots or something, they released 3 more cards that are a re-release of the base set that now also place a tile. So like, what is it, Great Dam or something, has a tile that you place next to an ocean, which makes sense.
Is British Overman the one with the drones that you drive around?
You might be thinking On Mars. I think On Mars is the drones. That one I think I'm getting for Christmas. My in-laws aren't very subtle.
I have a friend who buys every board game he sees that moderately interests him, and then we'll go to his house and play them all one time. So, like, not
All of them?
Well,
That
one
must
at
not
a
be
day,
many.
but we only play games once or twice, so I can't keep a name straight.
Could you flip the...
This goes down. This goes up. This. Do not want it.
Yeah, exactly, Corona. That's my plan. Yep, Kaiser, we can plan around that one. Interesting. Yeah, so now I'm trying to figure out how to wait on that Rinchon tile, you know? Just have to do that and then get a con and then we can win. You know, I wonder how fast a Japanese pro would call a judge on me if I started doing that in WRC. I just gotta make it there and find out.
32 slots, right?
16. Yeah. We don't even know the final format yet. Should find it out like a week from Monday or something. At least I'd assume that's when they're revealing it. Then again, I don't pay as much attention to that stuff as I should, even though I'm our rep. The dates just aren't important. Sand is really awkward. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Just misunderstood. See, that makes it so much clearer. And we work on this, and we're good to go. feel like it's been a very slow game. There hasn't been like any mid-second row Riichi or anything. We're almost finished with East.
Mostly closed hands, too.
Yeah. Nothing super dangerous yet. Okay. Sure. Now we have options, Chad. We like options. We have the option of discarding 3/9 mon. What am I trying to say? Guess this is technically best. Yeah. And now you guys understand why the 999 was amusing to me.
Because someone needs to call an ambulance?
Exactly. In England. Actually, does that number work in the US?
I don't think so.
Chat, I would say call it and find out, but don't. Let's throw away another 1,000 points. Reach.
And then they double Riichi for signal there.
That's not it. See, this one's probably positive EV. Got some draws in there and everything. Oh
dead?
God, Kaiser, no. Furry 10 double reach. If someone ever furry 10 double reaches in real life, I get to slap them. If they're one of our members. It's one part of the contract you guys signed when you joined.
It's the rules of conduct, and then just like thousands of corner cases where Kathy gets to slap you.
You know what? I just realized if we're actually incorporating, which we are, I should probably get indemnity forms too. One more draw. Okay. 10. Okay. See, chat, we're going for the... Yep. We are going for the never win a hand, but win the game. So where do you go? Yes, yakitori. What's the word? Yakitori gari? That would work. No win-win. Hey Ben, yakitori gari. Would that make sense? Yakitori gari. Yeah. Gari. For agari, for win. Is that legal? Can you do that with Japanese?
I don't know,
Okay,
but it sounds like a chicken wing to me.
I would take it. I'd put myself on the nice board for that one.
How are you on the nice board?
You'd post a picture.
Oh, okay.
There's just a forum that's nice. It's for people to brag about shit.
Yeah.
It's like when I got the Sankatsu here. I posted that there. You post Yakuman on there. That sort of thing.
Should have posted.
There's also this guy named Santa that comes around sometimes.
Okay, yeah. What if I'm sleeping?
He knows.
Cheating.
Yeah, I have to win the stick back somehow.
Goes to me. It's going this way.
See, when it was just one failed Riichi, I didn't have to cheat yet. But two, that's going too far. If you don't want me to cheat, you should just deal into my hands. It's that easy.
Well, what tiles do you need?
All of them.
Alright, I will discard a tile every turn.
No repeats. I wonder if people, there probably are like streamers that do weird challenge games like that. Like you can't discard any tile you've already discarded or dumb stuff like that. That'd be like impossible.
Mahjong Nuzlocke run.
So kind of the opposite. Once you kill 4, you can't kill another one. What else we got for Furitan, or not Furitan, God, for Nuzlocke Mahjong? You can only reach you when you're Furitan. What else?
You may never discard Dora or Akadora.
No, you have to immediately discard Dora.
I bet.
If you draw a Dora or an Akadora, you must release it immediately. It's fine.
No shinies.
Tanyao is only closed. Except that's an actual rule.
Do not love it.
I think EMA was the last one to get rid of it. Of the major groups, anyway. I don't think there's any major groups that play with it anymore. It's all Kuitanari. If you have Nagashi Mangan, you can't make a terminal or honor discard for your last discard. That'd be the most painful way to play in Nuzlocke.
Yakuman only.
There is a game mode for that. Yakuman Shibari. We could play Yakuman Shibari. It'd be interesting.
I struggle enough with regular rules.
So the wrinkle with it is that you don't just play a hand and then mix it back in. You get to keep your hand between rounds. So you get to keep building this Yakuman. And you have to like read what other people are going into and try to figure out how to win around them and different things like that. Which is why in that game mode you never pawn a dragon. Always a bad idea.
Riichi. Yes.
There's the early Riichi I was talking about. Okay. Okay, let's go on some super thin reeds here. It should work, right? This should be fine. Still debating on this one.
Similar.
All right then.
39.2.
Say that again.
39.2. Sorry. 41.22.
Yeah. If it's coming.
The extra sticks.
Yep. All right, not a great start for us. But that's okay. We're in South Round. South Round's always better. What would be really interesting is playing Yakuman Shibari on the auto table. So you're switching sets every time. We might need to try that in January.
I want to go for all honor discard every single time.
That's not a Yakuman.
Terminal hit the end and you only...
It's called Nagashi Mangan.
Nagashi Mangan? It's only Mangan?
Yeah.
Wow. It seems extremely hard to do.
It is.
I've done it a few times. Yeah. We didn't have... I don't think we had any Yakuman at the Columbus tournament, but we had a Nagashi Mangan. In the... Did they?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. No, that was. Okay, fair enough.
That's how we got.
So we had as many Nagashi Mangans as Yakuman.
It just seems, given how difficult it is to do, it should be worth more than a manga.
There's a lot of things like that. See, also, the Ampeko.
You also shouldn't be aiming for it, like.
Yeah.
So that's another part of it.
Yeah, think of it as a consolation prize and it makes a lot more sense. You didn't win the hand, but let's pretend for you.
What's the Ampeko?
2 double runs.
Oh, yeah.
And Ipeko, twice.
And Ipeko, run.
Ipeko's hard enough.
See, I could really start pissing people off and call it Ni Ipeko. God, that'd be like 3 eyes in a row. That'd be awful.
Southeast, so this is not far away.
Besides, if you want to go back to value of that sort of thing, Maneman would definitely be a Yakuman at that point, right?
Moneyman being...
Following someone's first 5 discards.
Oh, yeah.
We've had it once in... How many games now? Probably 375? We've had several Yakuman in that time period.
Nope. That's the wrong tile.
It is.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do that.
No,
You're just going to draw the right
you
tile.
take the right tile.
Okay.
Because you could have stacked that tile in theory. That's why it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, it is kind of remarkable how much of the etiquette in Mahjong was because it could be a way to cheat. I was actually just thinking about what I would do if I drew that tile. Because now we can do this, potentially. But this is what we have to watch out for. We don't really want to, but we can. Sorry, one moment. No, that's fine. So instead, we'll do this. I think I like that better. Naturally. How could we have it any other way? And then that happens. Except this time we don't have a way around it. Actually, we can make an argument for that. We cross our fingers and say it should be fine. And it was. Easy. Yeah, I like this better. That was Smoke area, right?
Yes. Yes, it was. No.
No.
It's Tadashi.
Tadashi? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Huh. That reach definitely made our life a lot harder. Why does this game torture me like this? No, we're gonna do it. Never fails. Easy every time. This one should be fine. Sure. See, if someone ever says roll on that, you know you're screwed. Looking at this hand, that is. Specifically because of this right here. So this is safe, right? It's gotta be safe. Honestly, I think this is the scariest tile in my hand right now. It's the scariest tile in my hand, like I said. Just a Hanuman.
That could have been better.
And what, Riichi, double non, Dora. Yeah. Nice hand.
That wouldn't have been any better.
Actually, that would have been just a manga. You're
Yeah.
going to reach double.
I was thinking it would have been less. Yeah.
Well, I still would have dealt in.
Yeah, true.
No, when I said that the tile, scariest tile in my hand, it was the Southland. So, looks like I made a good call there. Very important, chat. Don't just blindly discard something win just because you got late game. If it's never been discarded before, it is super dangerous, especially when you have someone on the Honitsu and then someone that Riichi'd in the south position.
Honitsu is half flush.
Yes.
There is. Okay. Started with a triplet of the Haku and like 12 of them on the page.
That's 15 tiles.
And a bit not exaggerate.
And I may have missed it. You discarded the card you had drawn to call Riichi.
No.
No, that's what I asked.
I just
'cause I thought
did
it
not
had-
go in my ears correctly when I answered, which is why I stopped. That's
Yeah.
important information.
Yep. It is information you're not allowed to hide, and your discard was not clear.
If someone does that, what does that tell me?
Don't worry about it yet.
Got it.
We'll get into that when you're older.
By definition, everything I get into will happen when I get older.
Now, this is a picture of me when I was young. This is a picture of me when I was older.
We'll get into that picture of you when you were younger, when I am older.
Mm-hmm. That's fine, right? Okay. What is this? One of these days, chat, we'll get a good hand. We are yakitori right now. I wish my hand was good enough to do that sort of thing. Instead, I have to discard terminals. Is someone quoting Home Improvement? I don't think they heard me.
I lost a bet, so I had to watch like a 20-minute long YouTube compilation of every single grunt from Home Improvement. And
When you say had to,
that was the terms of the bet.
okay.
No?
Yeah, around minute 5, you go insane just a little bit.
That explains so much. We played a humans versus zombies game at OSU. I don't know if they still do it or not. But I somehow got in with like a very good group of people. I think I was dating someone in the group at the time, something like that. But they did a training session for people who had never done humans versus zombies before. And one of them, they called it "We're Taking the Hobbits to Isengard," and they played that like awful techno remix of "We're Taking the Hobbits to Isengard" on a 10-hour loop, and left the room. And then they came back in as zombies and tried to attack us. And apparently, I was the only new person who saw it coming. Like everyone else was just, "Oh, center the room, it'll be fine." Instead, I posted up in a corner. So that was the way to do it. For those of you that don't know, Humans vs. Zombies is like permanent tag with Nerf guns. So it starts with one original zombie, and you have to wear bandanas in different ways depending on if you're human or a zombie. So everyone knows for sure that you're in the game and you are what status you are. From there, if you get tagged at any point, you're a zombie for the rest of the game. So it all starts from literally one person. I got to be that one person one year. It was one of the years that humans lost completely horribly. It was bad. It wasn't just my fault, but I'll take all the credit for it. But no, that's how I got into Nerf gun modding and that sort of thing. You don't really think about how different Nerf guns are and how suppressed they are compared to what they can be.
Ron.
Surprise.
I've been driving Dora, so which is just 2,000.
I thought I just started music.
What's that?
Yeah. For some reason, I said in my head, "How does a 4 fit into this?"
Carefully.
Yeah.
Another nice thing for the original zombie, they don't have to appear as a zombie on the first day. Until the mods tell you to, basically.
That makes sense. No one knows what the zombie virus is yet.
Yep. I think I got like 10 people in my first day, even though people are still super careful around other humans at the time because they know there's an original zombie.
And then you're safe if you're in class, you're in a dorm, or if you shoot a zombie with a Nerf gun.
If you're in any building, if you shoot the zombie, they're stunned for like 10 minutes, I think was the rules they played. And off campus, you're safe. There's also a rule that when zombies enter campus, they have to be stunned for 10 minutes to prevent people from just like running across a busy street to try to tag someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No one would ever do that. Ever.
No.
My brother played, but I did not.
But no, they had to make all sorts of agreements with the campus police to let them do it and everything. And one of them was that you can't call it a Nerf gun, it's a Nerf blaster. It's always a blaster.
Kind of silly, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want people running around a college campus screaming about a gun. Especially not something like, "Give me the gun, I'm out of ammo," or something. Wouldn't exactly end well for at least someone. My favorite modded gun, though, they started making sub-automatic, or not sub-automatic, submachine weapons at some point that have a flywheel, and you push the dart into the flywheel, basically with the trigger. So mine ran on 4 AA batteries, right? So 1.5 volts each, 6 volts. They also sell these really weird Chinese batteries that charge up to 4.2 volts that are the same size. You can't actually use 4 of them because it will burn out the motor, but you can get away with 3. So basically I had double volted semi-automatic. Instead of like the 30 feet it originally shot, it shot like 75. It was great. You know, if I ever am dealer and get a Tenho Kokushimuso, 13 Orphans, I'm going to meme and furry 10 double Riichi. I will go on the 13-way weight and hopefully draw it back. Not that it'll ever happen, so I don't need to worry about it, but... Huh. I'm very disappointed.
He's doing a Nuzlocke run.
I'll accept that. You're forgiven, Ian. As long as you fulfill the rest of the terms of the Nuzlocke and discard a couple red dragons right here.
That's, well, you know, the trouble is I'm going to have to draw them first. I would have died.
Oof. Okay. Did this suddenly turn into a fairly interesting hand? So now we have to deal with the Riichi.
Riichi.
Huh. I mean, it's probably fine. This is the one I'm more concerned about.
Run. Oh, I just chomboed.
So if you didn't reveal your hand, it's not a chumbo.
Okay.
Your hand is dead. You cannot win anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is you mind?
Don't click on that link, please.
What?
Someone is spamming the channel.
Oh, right. I still have to do the thing.
Yep. Yeah, at the highest rules enforcement level, that is a jumbo, but we don't do the highest rules enforcement level. Noted by the fact that we're allowed to talk at the table.
We are?
Yeah,
It's bullshit.
I know, right?
At the highest rules enforcement, everyone sits in isolation pods. It's like something out of
They did during COVID.
it's like something out of Squid Game.
I don't like this tile.
If it goes to no one has anything, do I still reveal and get the... Okay.
You cannot win. I think you still have to verify that you're Tenpai, but not allowed to win. It's kind of a weird situation.
Sure. Seems like an adequate punishment for such a mistake.
Yep. This hand's so weird. Got him. All right.
That first one for like 2 points.
Riichi. Chat, you might think that's crazy, but I promise that's the right play. I hate having to discard that tile then. As much as I would love it,
Yeah.
it is Nakasuji. But
It would have been deserved.
I just want to simmer this one. Yep, no more Kokushi. Yeah, that's not the tile that killed Kokushi, but you know. How dare you steal my high tech? So important to point out what he just did, and he might have cheated for other reasons, but it still did
I
that.
cheat for that too.
Okay, sounds good. So I had the last tile draw, but obviously everyone knows I'm Tenpai, so you don't want me to draw the last tile because it's worth more if I win. So by calling that chi, it shifts it around one, and I no longer get the last tile. But I might as well because, you know. But I am Tenpai.
Called the wrong 9.
When I saw your face with this discard, I figured that's what it was.
I notoriously have no poker face.
Yeah, so you get this back, but then I get paid
$1,000
$1,000.
from everyone.
Yep. Again, yakitori. But yeah, no, this feels really awkward.
But it's right.
It's right, because we have the Sanshoku as well.
And then I take it you were not going to discard this until I had already bricked my hand.
I was debating on it. Oh wait, that's not mine.
It was the SSK.
Yep. I need to look up exactly how to handle that anyway. I feel like the book doesn't actually have anything on how to deal with a no-ten Riichi. Or not no-ten, a false thrown on a Riichi. At one point, I thought that it was a combo when it got to the end, because you can't reveal a winnable hand. You're not Tentai. But I think in Chicago, they immediately reimbursed the stick, but I also think that was a different situation. I think someone called Riichi and then tried to change it or something, and that's what they did instead. I don't know. It was weird. That was like the highest rules enforcement level anyone in America's played at. In America, anyway. So a lot of people didn't. It was a weird tournament, that's all. Okay, all last. Still Yakitori. But at 26-3.
I think I'm in second.
It's all on the wrist.
51.
51-9? Yeah. Okay, that's like one direct Hanuman. That's doable. There you go. Alright, I already rolled that. Yeah.
It's from that one.
Oh. I'm losing it. Red sixes or Dora. I agree. I have a personal question to ask you, Nick. Are you a part of the Evil League of Evil?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Okay. Out of curiosity, do you get that reference?
That's Austin Powers, right?
No. It is Dr. Horrible.
Oh yeah.
I am double
Bad
set.
Horse.
I haven't heard that name in 15 years.
Yeah,
From
it's a
when you
good
were
one
in the Evil League of Evil?
Shut the fuck up.
It's about that time, isn't it?
That one.
I don't need to know what it is.
No, that was actually pretty funny the more I think about it.
What, my comment or the movie? Okay, okay, that's fair. Do this here.
I don't remember the last time I heard from Neil Patrick Harris. Is he doing okay?
I have no idea. I don't remember the last time I've heard from Neil Patrick Harris. He hasn't written, he hasn't called.
What a bitch.
He's probably busy with his husband or something.
Yeah, I think they adopted. Was the last thing I knew, which would explain
That
why
was like
he's
10 years ago. Wasn't it? Chat, help. What's Neil Patrick Harris doing right now?
Right now, like, at this exact moment. Is he making spaghetti at home?
Who's got the spy cams? I know someone does. What's that? I think this is fine. I hate pens like this one.
Almost certainly playing this hand.
Mood. I think I made a mistake with this a couple turns ago. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess. I'm so confused by this hand right now. That's not nothing.
Is it something? Is it anything?
The ultimate irony is if the white
We'll find out.
is nothing. Yeah, it's a really awkward position right now. That's a little bit long. Got it. Okay. These tiles have not been great to me. Hold on. Still.
It is. Don't tell me 2000, 1000. It's Riichi Senchoku. Chun Senchoku door.
Yes. Plus this.
So 21.
All right. Well, that was a rough game. Yakitori third. Okay, who's got a phone to report? Don't forget this.
No, I just don't know the URL.
What's that?
I don't know the website.
It's pinned in Meetup. Too slow. Remember, you have to put in your name twice. I mean, really, Nick should put his name first, but yeah, no. At that point, like I was trying as hard as I could for Tempai, and I was here. Like,
My hand is almost looking decent there. Yeah.
30, 31, 30.
rough one. How far along were they? Okay. Yeah, probably not worth. So we'll probably just re-roll this table. If you guys are good with that.
Yeah. What were you at?
57.
Man, that hand I screwed up definitely wasn't worth 20,000. So, in the end,
It doesn't even matter. You tried so hard and got so far.
We're just living in 2007 right now, huh?
I mean, I heard what you say unironically playing on Top 40 Station earlier. So yes,
We're back in 2000. Can we bring back Bionicle? I miss Bionicle.
I know what that song is actually called.
what you say. Like that's actually what it's called. If I remember correctly. Either that or it was a remix or something.
Yeah, it might be a remix.
Yep.
It's Hide and Seek by
Okay.
Imogen Heap.
Then yeah, it was a remix. There's a remix of that in Top 40 right now, apparently.
Yeah. Well, because if you that actual portion of the song is extremely short and like different from the rest of it.
No, I know. I've heard it. But yeah, I've seen The West Wing or whatever it was on.
Wasn't it an SNL skit?
Yeah.
But they were making fun of a TV show that did it first. It was either the
I've
OC.
only seen the SNL.
That was
It was either the OC or West Wing. I can't remember.
it would have been the OC
Okay.
because West Wing is the political one.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So there wouldn't have been like a bunch of people getting shot.
I think
there
it was
would
just
have been
in
a-
it, not necessarily that exact scene.
Okay, because they were making fun of the fact that in
Yeah, I think it was the OC.
the OC,
Yeah.
there had been repeatedly people getting murdered to that same song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And two cops will walk in and shoot each other.
No, you just bust. Well, there are no tournament rules that do that. You don't bust in tournaments. So you always have enough points. Well, no, like you just go under. It's you have infinite points in the tournament. Yeah. You can't chombo by going under because there is no under to go. If that makes sense.
So you are allowed to. Oh, you are allowed to.
You can always take a loan. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I'm supposed to start with
Cool.
one red,
Oh yeah, we should do that.
2 yellows.
3.
Okay.
I think it's already good and I should already be good.
I have 4 blues.
Yep. You're good. Do I want food? I don't want to know how many calories are in those truffle fries. What else do they have here? These fries are so good.
Portions are kind of big here.
Yeah, a little bit. I might just get chicken. Like it probably won't keep me under calories, but it's at least like protein and stuff. So it's something. I've just accepted that Thursdays are my cheat days nowadays. And I'm gonna go order something real quick. If you guys want to shuffle and everything, that's fine. I'll be right back.
No.
And chat, we will return in just about 2 minutes here. So we will see you shortly.
Kathy drew the pawn, the rest are over here.
curated draft.
All right, chat, we're back.
So, but instead of just opening random packs, you pick every card that could possibly be in a Pac-Man shuffle.
So, random person. Sorry about missing your question. Hopefully, you're still around here. But basically, 3 pairs is inefficient. So, if you have 2 pairs, there's 4 tiles to go there. But if you have 3 pairs, it's only 6 tiles. You're only getting 2 more tiles out of that extra 1. That's about the worst you can do with 1 tile. So by keeping, I can't remember what the shape was. I think I had 2, 3 left. Yeah, 2, 3 left. Then instead, I'm waiting on 1 in all of the ones, which would be 4 tiles. It's also a run, which is going to be better for Pinfu and all that stuff. Chinese, yeah?
What does the cube stand for? Like, why is it called a cube?
I don't know.
It's not even in a cube, it's in a rectangle.
What's bullshit? Fucking hate that.
I looked it up. People on Cube Code.
Yeah, that's right.
Where you make Magic the Gathering cubes. There were
So if you think of-
cubes there.
Yeah, so if you think about it, it only accepts the 1 so as an additional tile, but there's 4 of those in the deck, as opposed to just 2 3s being left. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I misunderstood. That I would need to double check. There might have been a few ones discarded. So yeah, I would need to double check that one.
And then why is 2 pairs better than 1?
It's not necessarily.
Okay.
It depends on the situation, hand shape and everything. But generally, you don't want to be above 2 pairs.
Yeah, the book is, it says 4 is 2 is 4 is good, 2 is good, 1 is worse than 2, 3 is the worst.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then they have a lengthy explanation that. And then there's
the other thing might have been Tanyao as well. Might have been considered in that discard. If I remember correctly, I think it was. It's coming back to me now. Yeah, I will go to all sorts of lengths for Tanya. It is a fantastic hand.
I am no longer in charge of the beeping light, or the blinking light, if it ever blinks.
Ah, das blinken Lighten.
Yeah, we should have a little bit of time before it dies still. Yeah, the upgrade obviously would be the 6-mon. Damn it. That's what I get for trying to show off. It's not going to stop me from doing it again.
Why are you trying to Mickey's Dick Smasher the dice?
Why not?
Mickey Stick Smash?
Have you never seen Mickey's Dick
Do
Smasher?
a little bit less hard, and we're good to go. Also, that is a little bit
Word
dirty.
is not stick. Now I understand.
Okay.
I have no need to see this JPEG.
It's a great JPEG. You're gonna see it whether you want to or not.
Not on stream. It's a JPEG. By definition, it's a graphic. You had that one coming. Exactly, Krona. Full confidence.
There it is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. Kathy's not allowed to see it.
I'm allowed to see it. It's just that Chad isn't.
Great.
It's
Wonderful,
trans-inclusive, too. That's the best part. Stupid ass. Stupid memes, everybody.
Just play shuffled. Easy.
I am.
The only time I really have to shuffle my piles is playing full flush. That's a little rough. Okay. We have a plan. Oh.
That is similar.
How dare you? Oh, I hate this.
So you pick that tile up and immediately put it down and call Reach.
Yes.
I have been standing by for an undisclosed amount of time.
Less than 4 turns.
Riichi Hatsu. 39.
No.
No,
52.
52.
It goes up
30.
64. It's actually 64. So this is 8. This is another 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you wait to do the thing?
Because this is Shanti. Or something.
You should have still just reaching.
Yeah, I mean, it was here.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but
Nah, I'd still just slam that one. Northwind is just so likely to come out at that point.
yeah, I know.
But I guess if you'd done it there, you would have missed the Patsu.
That's true.
He had to wait until I was done with all of my more dangerous Dora, and he knew how many I had.
More dangerous Dora?
No, the wrong word. More dangerous honors.
Okay.
All Dora are equally dangerous.
That's not true. Not at all.
You've arrived at the part where I stopped talking. Happy days.
Because if the door is going to do it, it's not dangerous at all.
And the door is just right there in the card pile. It's actually relatively safe.
Be right back. Chat, we're going up to the bar to grab some food. So you're with me. You can't hear them at all. Don't worry. You didn't just go deaf. Yep. Yep. Now I'm going to get copyright strikes because there's music playing in the background. It's great. No, they don't do strikes for live streams, luckily.
We don't have the mic though. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I'm too smart for that.
Should have just flipped them off.
Should have shown them the JPEG. That was your chance.
We were definitely glorifying the diamond.
Chat, did they do anything on Toward while I was away?
Does Yu-Gi-Oh count?
Yes.
Oh, I got
If
that.
you do Yu-Gi-Oh at the table, it's not okay.
Gonna tell them something inappropriate.
What if it is the Mahjong deck within Yu-Gi-Oh?
There isn't one. No, there isn't. There's words that are Mahjong related. But they have nothing to do with Mahjong whatsoever.
Cool.
How?
The worst part.
If you play 10 Pi Dragon and 13 Orphans. Let me be clear, there are 13 unrelated tiles named Orphans.
Naturally. To be fair, if any game would do that, it would be Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, they had a Charles Dickens expansion.
I need a hair tie.
That's
Okay, there we go. I finally get a haircut next week. How do I want to build this hand? I think I want to start with this discard, which is weird, but I think it's fine. Naturally. Why would anything else happen? It's good to eat food. Okay. So now we have the option of doing like this sort of thing, but that's kind of far away. This needs a little bit of work, but the hand is getting better. We are making progress. That's a decent step towards progress. Does that change anything though? Might change this tile though. Might discard this one first.
I'll do that. See that?
Now this hand exists. This is incredibly unfortunate. Maybe we'll get lucky though. Nope, no luck ever. It's probably still fine. So that discard, it was more that I didn't want the tile next to it at all because I wanted to deal with the other side of everything. If that makes sense at all. I'm trying to be, not too descriptive about my hand. Whereas the other one, as we saw, I would hold on to it in some cases.
I have. I just.
It's fine. He'll just deal in here. Never mind. Yeah, we'll wait. There's none of those out yet?
One.
One. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait. So yeah, it's possible that discard would be better from a purely digital perspective, if that makes sense. I don't play pure digital though. Like I don't play like feelings or anything like that, but I will make certain plays to keep myself from making more mistakes later, if that makes any sense at all. And on top of that, that keeps me open for the other hand that would need both of those tiles. It's unlikely it ever happens, but keeping options open is good. So like I said, I'm not sure it was 100% correct. A bot would probably disagree with me on it. But I think the upside of the other tile I was trying to force in my hand is just better. Yeah, probably not a half outside. There's no way from that hand. Wait, what?
It's called a cube because the first one that was ever made
No,
was
not
kept
really.
in the box that was cube.
Oh,
Cube cube.
okay then. No, but it's not that hand at all. It's the other one you said.
How it goes from now on. But if you don't play it in the cube, then it's not a cube.
You want a rectangular prism draft? Whose turn?
Mine. Wanted to make sure you didn't want the wind. I will say the way this shape turned out is a crying shape. But it is what it is. I might have made a couple mistakes in there. It's hard to say.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear.
It's just dealing. No, cheat out. You got me?
I mean, probably, but not yet. It was a... Yep.
So it is just Dora Aka, so 2,000? Oh,
3,900.
So 3,900?
Yep.
And I give back these two.
And don't forget this one. That's what I was waiting on.
Well, I would have dealt in next turn, so.
Aww.
So I'm kind of glad. If I was not getting rid of it.
Yeah, that is a line. I just don't like discarding Rhiannon to go for Honeystone. If you have like just Rhiannon and literally nothing else, it can be okay. But a lot of times you just lose too much efficiency by doing that. Speed is king.
Is that a you don't like, or is that a the math says?
The math says. Yeah,
Do not discard me on me to go for honey too.
in general.
In general.
There's always exceptions.
I mean, if you just need a ton of points, then you gotta go for it.
Yeah. But at that point, you need Honeydew and Honeydew just won't be enough. You always have to weigh it against the value of reaching with a potential pin through hand and all that stuff.
It goes this way, and this slides down, and this slides up.
That was a hell of a bounce. This hand, though. This is a thing.
And southeast.
Let's see what we draw. Nah, that's probably a slight mistake. Well, no. This was right. Instinct is good. Good job, Kathy. Because you keep this around even though it's redundant because of this and stuff. And now it's this one. Yeah, so a little bit more awkward than just that random person.
Again. Extremely likely that I'll have to discard this eventually. To
It's just not likely to be at that point. Specifically because of this shape right here. But again, it's another thing to try to force certain tiles into your hand. That's weird. But yeah, the value forcing is something that is really hard to find in books to learn. And I could just be BSing a lot, but I never know. So, we'll see. It seemed to work for me a lot. So a lot of what I'm picking up, I don't know if I can necessarily explain exactly why things are happening. So a lot of it I'm going off instincts. Just keep that in mind. That's the disclaimer.
oh god. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Sure.
And then I'm going to discard this.
Yeah. All it says is, just slam the Riichi, slam the Riichi button. That's it. Riichi book 1. Ta-da! Okay, let's start with this here. I like that draw.
The wall punishes me immediately.
Good.
I deserved it.
Oh, that's a weird draw. That is the worst draw in the world. What is that crap? If that was the draw I was thinking about, and I was like, okay, that is the worst improvement I can draw from my hand. So now I guess we have to do this. And here's where we draw this tile.
I just can't hold this in my hand longer.
Yeah, this hand got a little bit awkward. Like, it's obviously what I want to draw here. But if I draw something like this, I'm not sure what's right. It's even worse, I could draw something like this. I'd probably just throw that back, honestly.
Okay. It's me. Sorry.
I think a lot of that was just lack of ideas, honestly. I didn't really come back until YouTube threatened me. Because I've always been like sort of on the path to monetization. I'm at like tier 1, which does like nothing. They're threatening to take away tier 1. So I was like, well, fuck you, YouTube. I'm going to keep this. And then I came back in full force. I hate this hand. Riichi. Good, it didn't get wronged. Yeah, it's just a question of the discard there. I don't know. Because you really don't want to discard this. Like, you don't want to... I don't know. It's just weird.
Oh, I'm just not smart enough to play this hand.
I'll allow it. But I don't think your intelligence has anything to do with it. Fair. Yeah, unfortunately not random person. Never Ipatsu. Roll. Riichi Dora, 26. I won a hand. So exciting.
I was getting one soup blob and had no idea what to do. I pitched the 5 because I knew it was isolated, but there had to be a way to make the Monzu efficient, and I couldn't see it.
The ones who are kind of already efficient, it just isn't a great shape is the problem. You have an option to discard a 1/1 there. Then you'd be left with 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 with a 6, 6, 8 off to the side. Then you have 2 tiles to a sticky Ishan 10 with the 6 that repairs.
Okay.
Yeah. That's probably what I'd go with.
Discard the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8. But I didn't get the top.
Yeah, random person. I don't really play on Mahjong Soul. I haven't in a long time. But I hit like Master in like 150 games or something and then quit.
That's Mahjong strategy.
Yep.
Quit.
But no, online Mahjong just doesn't do it for me anymore. The real life one is just so different. There's so many tells that people have and so many different things you can pick up on in real life.
She wants to see the joy leave their eyes.
You can't get her rocks off if it's not physical.
If
I'm gonna
someone,
ban this guy from my stream.
Yeah.
Get in the chat so I can ban you.
if someone open cons, she can't slap them in Mahjong. So.
Are you not like an 18+ channel or whatever?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I've never gotten in trouble for anything, but
Okay.
so fuck it.
Moderators are like, oh, fucking tile game. I'm not watching this shit.
I know how they feel. Honestly, I should go back to watching Mahjong more. Oops. It's fine. Is it a good tile? It is not a good tile. That means I can discard it. No harm, no foul.
I take this.
Well, that's a thing. What do you think, Chad? Should I play this one shuffled? I'm curious, who can read this hand in the chat? Who can like look at it and understand it?
Let me take a peek.
You're not in the chat.
It's true. And my answer was going to be no.
Yep. So what I'll do, I'll slowly organize it as I draw the tiles. We'll see how that goes. Why would I sort my hand? Come on. Fine, I'll sort my hand. Now, I know it can be harder for people to read that sort of thing. We actually have one person, incredibly smart guy in this club, who just kind of like naturally plays with his hand shuffled. He just doesn't need to arrange it. No, I saw this one challenge video one time where they were playing 1v1 Mahjong, where you take just one suit and you have to make a full flush with it. And it's the tiniest walls you've ever seen in your life. But they weren't allowed to arrange their hands. They just had to play single suit hands, completely shuffled. And that's something I can't quite do. At least I feel like I can't. I could be wrong. I can't remember if they were pros or just very good players, but they could have been like a lower level pro. Let's hold on to that for a minute here. Like, it's not as hard as it sounds. If I had a bunch of time, I'd probably be able to do it.
Oh. Do I care? No, I already made a mistake.
Oh, that's a great draw. I love that one. But now what? I think I actually like this here. Because that leaves some options of actually discarding this tile. But yeah, you have to remember, a lot of the Japanese pros and everything, they've been playing their whole lives, literally. Like, they have 50 years of experience playing this game. At some point, you can just look at a hand and understand it. Like, with the hand he showed me. I'm sure you guys were probably still looking at it and trying to figure it out there and everything. But at some point, the shapes just make sense, if that makes sense. You see the same shapes over and over again, you just know how they work together. Like what I was talking about before. The hand 2-2-2, 3-3-3, 4. Most people probably haven't seen it, at least around here. They haven't played long enough, or at least they don't remember it. So being able to remember that sort of thing can be a big advantage for reading hands like that. They don't. Usually they have different jobs. I don't like this.
Bronze.
Yeah, I figured.
Riichi Dora 3. Oh, God.
Yeah. Didn't have too much other choice there. It deals in the least often, but obviously it's one of the more expensive deal-ins. Yeah, Dora Suji isn't real, but what's that?
I made a joke about Dora Theory.
What is Dora Theory?
Oh, it is the biggest meme of all in online.
I don't care then. It's not real.
Stop talking, it's fine. You lost me.
Someone who plays a lot of online Riichi got very upset and lost their mind and wrote what was basically a manifesto of strategic advice, all of it bad, and named it Dora Theory.
Ah, that makes sense. It's fine.
One of the principles of Dora Theory is because everyone knows you don't discard Dora when someone calls Riichi, you don't call Riichi if your weight is Dora, and therefore it is safe to discard Dora when someone calls Riichi.
Yeah, it's not how it works at all.
Right.
That's, like, you've been playing for 5 minutes tier analysis, not
Sounds about right.
you've been playing however long this guy's been playing analysis.
It's a meme.
Yes and no. You can't really trust Dora Suji, like ever, because people will tend to hold on to Dora over just about everything. Let's decide. I'm not going to miscount this time. Oh, that's right. I was thinking I was north still. Like, no. I still have more time. It's fine.
More on the south one.
Excuse me.
If I could murder a Mahjong tile.
If you can murder a Mahjong tile,
Yeah.
it's a bird, right?
No.
Wrong.
It's like everything in my hand.
It is now south.
What are you looking for? Fuck, marry, kill a Mahjong edition? Like,
Fuck the tune, marry the Hatsu.
no, you can't do dragons. That's like too obvious. You have to go like 2 Mon, 8 Pin, and I can't say 3 Bamboo because everyone knows what would happen with that.
3 so Tongi Pei. Yeah, something else.
We can do the Sun Pin. You know, that's the competing one.
This Tiso's got me kidnapped in some kind of way.
Getting fucking randy over here. I think it hurt.
So, what is your favorite hand? Is like one of the go-to streamer fillers. It's something that they always ask and talk about and everything. And everyone always hates me for my answer. Like, it's super boring. But my favorite is just pin fill. Point South one too. Yep. Okay. Yep, so probably not the exciting hand you were expecting, but it is what it is. You should be.
Alright,
Don't apologize.
Chitoi, Open Tanyao, Nagashimanga.
I mean, it's obviously Open Tanya at that point. I'm a tournament player at heart. Like, I don't do all the memes and everything a lot of times. It just is what it is. I've always been too competitive. I called out the Tumon earlier, and I was coming back to get me. Yes and no, random person. I'm trying to figure out how to guide you to this without overtly saying what's in my hand. It is, that's true. Let me say this, random person. Your assumption is correct from an efficiency perspective, but there's a non-efficiency reason I made the choice I did. See if that works. See, this is a weird draw. Kind of forced the decision, but we can sort of stave it off. It was the same thing you missed with the deal-in, random person, with the other hand. So things like that make this a lot better. Oh, you bitch.
Sumadora.
Sumadora is 5-1, or
I have a thing.
Yeah.
So,
That's
that's
one.
exactly it.
yeah. So the 6-0 is Dora. That's the big thing there. Did anyone have my tunes?
No.
That hand is so live. Oh, well.
And you just dominated that because you were in the lead and your hand wasn't worth very much?
No. Well, I dominated because I secretly wanted to send Tokyo.
Don't dominate for one tile improvement. It's not worth it. No problem. We all miss things like that. I think. What's that? I think that one thing that unfortunately online stuff has made people blind to is the Dora in real life.
Yes.
Because they're like, oh, it's always shiny. But it doesn't do that in real life, as it turns out. But yeah, it's
Well, maybe it should.
have a spotlight behind you that like shines over the tile. No one will ever figure it out. It's fine.
That and identifying your weights.
If I had drawn,
What was that?
are there essential to and into?
Doesn't matter if it's a one tile improvement. It's still better to Riichi. If you have more tiles that you win on as opposed to improving, it has to be better to Riichi. Unless, again, you need specific point values for reasons.
Any more hand wraps to sign up? More hand wraps to sign up.
I think I'm probably in third right now.
Yeah, I'm in fourth.
Don't know how many points I would need to get to second.
We're only in South too.
Let's
make the best hand you can.
South is crossbred. No. I'm southwest. I'm southwest.
You're an airline?
I'm an airline. And you best believe I lost your luggage.
Thanks, Chrono. Sorry about that. My light watcher was not doing their job. But yeah, everything's working now, yeah?
Riichi. That was the thing where I pick up the same time and drop it back down.
Hopefully the why not is because I'm going to slam you for 1 billion points, but we'll see.
All the white out of stuff like how many weights do you have, how much value is the hand. Will that play get you slapped according to the bylaws?
Yep, they always do.
I feel it, buddy.
Oh, I don't need this hair tie anymore.
I'm less happy about that.
It is South 2 right now. It would probably help if my hand wasn't there, but you can see it right there.
Not very.
Please.
My hand is fucking nice. No dots.
No dots ever, apparently.
Go time.
Oh, that's not how we played in real life, random person.
I got nothing.
We played a win here,
Yeah.
but at some point you just have to optimize whatever position you're in. Sometimes the optimization is staying off our wall of shame by not busting.
I have not been on that wall of shame yet, which is surprising because shame is.
How many games have you played?
I haven't been here yet. I only play like 1 or 2 games a week. There's still time.
But no, at least in real life stuff, the way that winning distributions work, it's exactly the same for the difference between like first and second as third and fourth. There's no difference there. So you're always just optimizing that placement. It depends what you're going for there. So that sort of system will reward rentai. It's rewarding first and second. So the tournament standard, like if you're trying to prep people for tournaments and that sort of thing, is like 5-15 or 10-5. Kind of depending if you're on the East Coast or West Coast. But if you do it that way, then there's even distributions between each rank. So you always have something to play for. Are you really on the same weight?
That depends. What's your weight?
I don't know. You tell me. I could just always move my camera a little bit to the left and see what
forget
yours
what it
is. You could be Furiton.
It could be furry 10 if it was me, but it's you, so you're not.
Why would you assume I'm not Furiton? I probably do Furiton reaches more than you guys.
On the 4th draw?
It's possible. It happens. So generally West Coast is playing Psychoisen rules, which is the bigger Uma that I mentioned. All right, 6, not 7. Not bad. But yeah, so they played Psycho East, and so that has the 1030 Uma, whereas East side has.
Is it the last tile?
Yes.
This is the last tile. Okay. East side is PML, which is WRC rules, which is 515.
So 3
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
I've played one of those pretty successfully.
I thought your weight
Hey,
was the green dragon somehow, and the fact that it was my pair was what was getting you.
Nope.
Oh well.
So these two both go to dealer, and then I get 1,500 from some.
No. We had 3 Tempais, you got 1,000.
I was tempted.
Oh, right. Virgin temper. Got it.
Well, that was I fell into that. It had happened to be Puritan. And
I
was drawn.
just
I think
let 10 5 the last second. But I drew another 3 mon, so that was the last.
Oh, it would have been under the river or whatever.
I had the 3 and the 6 mon, and neither of them looked safe, and Medora was somehow the safest thing.
It happened.
Excellent dodge.
No, Peidon, even better than the Furitan bluff is the Chondo bluff. Like where you Riichi, then you look super disappointed in yourself for a second, and then you like barely look at the tile before you discard it. Mm-hmm. It actually works.
In Dora theory, if your hand's terrible, you're just supposed to bluff and need to.
That's not Dora theory, that's an actual thing. It's not
you
necessarily
said
bluff
you
so much
didn't
as
know any of
force. Well, I'm saying it's an actual thing.
No, I meant
all
the
that.
Dora theory.
Okay.
I mean, I glanced through the manifesto. How can you not?
Because I don't feel like wasting my time with someone.
Wait, that says south? West is typically 1030. I don't know what south tends towards. Like, and that's a very general split too. It's just that west always plays Psycho Eason. Personally, I prefer the Big Uma, even though I'm in the east. Even though they call me the west, it's weird.
Do they call you the West?
Midwest. We're the easternmost Midwest.
Desperados.
DLT agent 2 and Rob Gucci on X-Play off screen. These are best of 5.
Yes, thank you.
But honestly, I would. Let's see. So it depends what you want your club to be. Like, I'm assuming you're planning on tracking scores, right? So if you're not tracking scores, it's all theoretical anyway. Nice, Kai. So if you're tracking scores, basically the difference between the two is that 515 is going to emphasize individual scores of games more, whereas 1030 is going to emphasize placement more and consistent good placement. So it really depends on what kind of behavior you want to foster. Ours uses 1030, and I think 1030 is actually more common for leagues as opposed to tournaments. But you can find things both ways. Hey Kai, I have a video on my channel of how you can force a Yakuman every single draw. What, you haven't seen my video?
No.
Come on. Yeah.
You lecture me enough here. I don't want to watch your videos.
I just figured you needed extra practice. No, you can set up a wall such that any roll will give you a Yakuman. One of my viewers actually showed me it was possible with a different method than what I used, which was kind of cool. Theirs was a lot more disguised.
Also, I have too many other hobbies. I go home and do those.
That's fair.
You do your hobbies. I just go online and make wild opinionated statements about mine.
I mean, that can be a hobby in and of itself. But no, I attempt to,
Yeah, East
use
Games I would
the
do
hobby
515.
supplies that I've purchased, read the books that I've bought, etc. I know it's a kind of wild, but
No worries, Kai. Welcome.
makes me stop opening the door. It's cold out there.
But yeah, I don't generally recommend East Games for anything competitive because Mahjong already has enough randomness as it is. As you can see, I've lost these bozos a couple times now. So, oh my god. At that point, you want to mitigate the randomness as much as you can. And one of the better ways to do that is to do full hanchons. But I also get that certain clubs have different abilities to be able to complete that.
This, and I'll call Riichi.
You don't have to do that.
I wish you wouldn't.
I'll let you take it back.
Last hand I didn't. And then I noticed. Hang on. No, okay. Very confusing.
Just this one. Okay. Be right back. I would just hesitate to mess with the point system that much in general, honestly. Like, I think 515 is just fine for that sort of thing. It's just that inherently, honestly, East Games are gonna be less competitive, just in general. But if you're keeping that consistent, then just keep the scoring consistent, it'll be fine. And here we are. As long as you roam him, I'm fine with it. Or him. Either one.
One.
That works.
So it is
Riichi Chin.
Riichi Chun.
Yep, 26.
26.
29, sorry.
I need to hand you back.
100.
I do not have any hundreds.
Also doesn't have 500s. There we go.
So I give you this, and then I need to hand you back 100.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
You should have.
Paydon, what exactly are you spamming? Like, I understand the name Raimi is in it, and I can't remember who that is.
What did you have? Oh, I see. What were you waiting on? What I have in mind anymore. I got a 6, so probably will not.
Actually, hold on. Not you guys. You guys are fine.
Yeah, I navigated the single seat blob that time.
It's usually not too bad, especially if you don't have any triplets to worry about.
Just need practice.
I'm just gonna.
Sorry about that. Oh, hey, Log, how are you? Towel sounds are the best. Oh, I'm doing it? Okay.
No, we're gonna do it together.
No. No, we aren't. Hard pass. No, I'm not fun. You know, Log, I think you might be showing early signs of addiction. You might want to talk to a doctor about that. Then again, I used to do that too. I would get home from this club and go play more Mahjong on Tenho. That was back when I actually cared about online rankings. Thanks, Log. I can do up to 3 walls. I have not figured out 4th.
This way. Every part of that is contrary to every other game I play.
What's that?
It goes counterclockwise,
Oh, yeah.
but the pulling of the tiles goes clockwise.
It's because the toilet's flushed the other direction over there. Really, no one's going to call me out on that being wrong? Okay.
Yeah, it was quite wrong.
I know. I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah.
I was aware going in.
I am double south.
EP.
And 5 pin is Dora. And I'm pulling from here.
Yeah, the social aspect is kind of a big deal for me too. Oh, that's what the song was? Okay. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Question is where that is. But no, online was how I got over my fear of 4th and that sort of thing. I sat there and played like 120 online games in a month or something. In addition to keeping up with real life stuff. And after that, I just kind of didn't care about getting 4th anymore. Kind of funny how that works, huh?
Something.
Yeah, something went wrong.
Did I do it?
It could have easily been me.
Okay.
Just play on, it's fine.
Yep.
Again, at a tournament, it's a huge deal. But here, if you're cheating, I'll just cut your hands off. I'm the only one allowed to do that around here.
Man, if I did this poorly and I was cheating,
This is not all last. We are currently in South 3. I think I reach it here. It's fine, just throw it on safe one. What's the worst that could happen?
What the hell? Okay. Follow-up question. What the hell?
I don't know if I can help you there.
Well, you've been asking me to deal in all night.
Nope. Try harder.
I'll give it another try at it. Oh my god, okay.
Well, it's the Yasume. It is 1300.
I just kept drawing value.
Yep.
So I couldn't.
Yep, 1300. That puts me in a rough spot. But I don't think I can
lived
pass
up
that.
to my. I didn't see. I mean, if I was. I didn't see a safety card. Maybe I have one.
No. Hard to say.
Hard to go down.
The Souths are pretty safe there.
Yeah, it's fair, but it's hard to. Alright, yeah.
Depends just how much badly you want to fold.
Duh. That part of my brain didn't even. Discard your 3 of your double hog?
Yep.
Never. But yes, actually.
Yep, folding takes a lot of discipline. It's something you have to learn at some point.
It wouldn't have even necessarily been folding. I had 4 other hogs.
Well, but discarding a completed shape, it takes a long time to reassemble that usually.
Just want to say, if they hold on to the 2, it means they're a bitch.
What's that?
I said if they hold on to the 2, it means they're a bitch. Or something.
I couldn't even hear what they were talking about.
What are our stand-ups?
Bad.
34-4.
23-9.
32-6.
I'm at 27-1.
Okay. So I need a 3,900 point hand to overtake. That's doable.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. That threw me off. Huh.
I am south. Dora is mine.
How do we make this into a 3,900 point hand?
Riichi Mahjong.
Oh, it wouldn't even take a double Yakuman. If I Chiho'd here, then I'd be fine. I'm not that far behind. I know a hand that can get me there. I'm just trying to see if I have a better option. Yeah, that's my thought, random person. The problem is this hand isn't quite in shape for that yet.
Until I just go for speed.
Oh, I love that discard log. Okay, there we go. Now we have some options. That's a good draw. No. Yeah, we're in okay spots here, I think. I say that and we keep drawing very bad tiles, but it's fine. Just believe. Believe in the, I don't know.
Part of the tiles?
I'm trying to not like blatantly rip it off. I'm trying to think of what else the tiles would have instead of a
We'll
heart.
fight for power.
Pray to the mercy of the wall.
I'm not a pussy.
I am what I eat. Oh,
I
pump.
highly doubt that.
I don't know, that must be a digger. That's pretty accurate.
Hold on.
Pump.
So the dealer hitting someone else hard would also be a way for this to work. Okay, sorry, one moment. This charging. Okay.
I didn't miscount that. How
What's that?
dare you? It was a funny line.
Thanks.
Boom.
Oh, good. This helps.
Green Dragon, I don't know the Japanese for it. Dora 3.
11-6.
And that puts me in first, so the game's over?
Yes.
And I think that puts me in third. I did the math right there.
22-4.
I don't have. I need
Yes.
100 back.
Got
Oh,
second
you're not a
without
klutz. This is actually way harder than it looks.
Oh, I had him.
So the Tanyao doesn't change my placement at all, so I would never just take Tanyao there. I would be forcing Toy Toy. Yeah, I was here as far as Toy Toy goes.
I opened up my phone to pull up the scoring sheet and saw the JPEG again.
Alright, I'm east.
Alright, I gotta call it a night.
Okay.
This has been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. 23-9. Yes, 23-9. Oh, good. Alright. Yeah, potentially. It's a tough one, though. But yeah, log. This is remarkably difficult. There's a guy around here from Japan who's learning from one of the top pros in Japan, like literally one of the top 3, as a mentor. And he can't do this. Like this is deceptively difficult.
That said, he's still really fucking good.
It's true.
What
Yep.
can't he do?
Kultigeist. This.
That said, he's kicked my ass
The
several
tackling you're doing?
times.
Okay.
No, it is kind of difficult. But basically what I'm doing is I'm transferring to this grip here and then using that grip right there to pull it across. No, we don't play Kyriage. We try to keep it as close to online rules as we can.
Is someone gonna double box, or are you packing this up?
We'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. Okay. Shohei Sanma.
I'm too hungry to continue. But
Fair.
Yes, I'm also going to take the opportunity.
Okay. No worries. We'll probably call the stream a night then.
When they're done, we can probably fit it another.
Yeah, it might pop back on. It's hard to say. But thanks everyone for joining in. Really appreciate it. We do this every week. We might do a little bit this weekend. I'll be at a convention, possibly teaching new people. Hard to say. So we'll figure that out and do it from there. But again, thanks all for joining in, and I'll see you guys next week.
I wonder if we're going